Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? And welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, and we all know what that means. It's time for some tools. And if it's your first time joining us, why don't you hit that subscribe button in your lower right hand corner and become part of the family. And also hit that bell notification, that way you are notified anytime I upload a video. A while back, you guys remember I did a video using the Milwaukee Fuel 3/8 ratchet, and also it was essentially it was the earthquake video from Harbor Freight for their 3/8 ratchet. You know, I have since returned that ratchet. Anytime I wanted one, I went to the toolbox, I got this one out. I used that ratchet maybe a couple of times. It's not because I didn't like it, it's just because I like the Milwaukee just a little bit better. Everybody's watching that video and they're liking it. I like the Fuel 3/8 ratchet from Milwaukee a lot better. If you remember right, I purchased this from Marketplace. I was able to get the ratchet. When he bought it, he showed me the receipt. It was a couple of months old, and he also had 3 batteries with it, one being in the ratchet here, and then 2 extra, and then also just a standard charger for the M12. I've been mulling it around quite a bit. My DeWalt stuff is getting fairly old. I purchased it in 2013. Really no set issues that I can think of. Every once in a while the drill would give me some fits, but I just didn't use it enough to even think about it. And the more and more I thought about it, I just thought I would go ahead and replace everything. I like the M12 line. Milwaukee came out with this a few years ago, starting with the brushed stuff first, and then they started introducing the Fuel line, which is brushless. And I knew at that point, once I had this, I had to grab some more stuff. They have over 100+ tools now in the M12 line. It's just phenomenal on how well this line of tools is growing and the popularity of it. One thing that is nice, you know, they have the light, and then they also have the battery notification right there on the side, so you know what the power is on your battery versus having to hit the button on the battery. You know, as long as you grab that trigger, it's right there. It tells you how much power is in the battery. On my DeWalt stuff, you had to go to the battery and hit a button. Now that's fine and dandy, but I just like the fact that if you're holding it in your hand like that, you can see the power right there and know if you need to charge that battery. Like I said, I've been thinking about switching over. Right now, Milwaukee didn't have any specials going on, but what I did find was on Amazon, they had this set right here was, I think, $201, I believe, for this set. And what it comes with, it's a drill driver set, and it's the hammer drill and the 1/4-inch impact driver. It comes with a bag, a standard charger, a 4 amp hour battery, and a 2 amp hour battery. I was hoping that Milwaukee for their dealers, they run a lot of specials a lot of times. Sometimes it'll be buy one bare tool, get a bare tool free, buy a toolkit, get a free battery. It's whatever it is, they usually are running some pretty good specials. Right now they just didn't have any specials going on that suited my needs. So I went ahead, I found this on Amazon and I picked it up. Like I said, in the box you're gonna have, everything's gonna come right in your carry bag. Looks like we got some paperwork in there. And that's pretty much it. You got your manual, you got your battery charger manual, and then you also get a little fold out of all the tools that they have. This side is M18 and this side is M12. So you have both M18 and M12 tools on there to show you everything that they do have. One thing that I really would have liked as far as the charger, like I said, this is just a standard charger. They have a dual charger out that will accept, it looks like they got a contest going on, you can enter to win. One side will be your M18 and the other side will be your M12. This is just a standard M12 charger. I probably will use this one, but may in the future upgrade it to the dual charger because I'm thinking of upgrading my other stuff tool to. The only thing that I do not have upgraded probably will be my 1/2 inch impact, and you know, guys know I just picked up that 4.5 inch angle grinder. I'm not going to upgrade those right now. I have a 6 amp hour battery for each one of those, and both of those tools still work phenomenally, but in the future you never know what I might do. So that's just one of the things I'm thinking about. I just, for right now, this is going to be fine, and we're going to stay with what is in here. This kit, like I said, it comes with a 4 amp hour battery, and it comes with a 2 amp hour battery. You got your 1/4 inch impact driver, and this is the fuel, this is the brushless. It's got your 4 different settings on top, just like a lot of the Milwaukee stuff does. And also comes with the hammer drill. One of the things I wasn't sure of is on the 2 amp hour batteries. A lot of times I'll set my stuff up like that, and it just seems like these are top heavy, so they're going to fall over. So I probably will invest in some more 4 amp hour batteries just because I set stuff down like that. And also one thing I wasn't sure of too was the clip. Mine have the clips. The DeWalt has the clips on the side, so the heavy end hangs down. I'm not sure how this is going to hang, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't hang my tools off my side anyway. Usually I set them down and I grab them out of my box to use them. Same thing on this. It's got the LED on the bottom, and it does have a battery indicator there on the side. You grab the trigger and it shows you how much life is left in the battery. Your belt clip is interchangeable to both sides. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, it's an ambidextrous tool. So right there, these are the two main things I wanted to upgrade, that I needed to upgrade, and it was just, I felt it was time that I needed to do that and do something different as far as my drill driver setup. It's going to be nice being able to just have one charger up there. Well, okay, I'm going to have 2 chargers because I have my DeWalt stuff that I'm going to keep up also, but it's not going to get used, I wouldn't think, near as much as what this does. You guys know that I have this Ingersoll Rand hat, or 3/8 impact. I love this thing. I use it a lot. Taking stuff apart, a lot of times I was using this, sometimes more so than what I'm using the 3/8 ratchet. But I do really, really like this. I really couldn't help myself. I had to go ahead and pick up the new Subby also. This is just a bare tool. In the box is the same thing. You got your manual, you got your tool thing, and you got your enter to win, just like on the other stuff. But I just could not go without having the Subby impact also. You guys can see the size difference between the two. There's about 2 inches of difference between length. Height is probably about the same, 1.5 to 2 inches. Size-wise, I imagine this thing probably weighs a good 4 pounds-ish. This one feels maybe 2 pounds-ish. I don't know for certain, but weight-wise, Subby impact driver, or the Subby 3/8 impact is awesome. Same thing here. Has the 3 different settings on it, just like the impact driver. Most of the fuel line does have that. Drill just has 2 different settings, high and low, and then you have your hammer that you can twist and get it here. Like I said, I just could not help myself. I had to go ahead and pick this up too. One of the things I did see that I like more so with the Ingersoll Rand is the light. That light is so bright, and it really, really comes in handy. With the Milwaukee, it's just a small little LED there on the bottom. We'll see how that goes. Even if it's light in the garage, this thing really illuminates your work area and does a great job. And it also has different settings. If you put your selector in the center and grab your trigger, it has different settings as far as brightness of light. So those are just a few of the things I picked up. In the weeks to come, I'm going to be using these, and then I'll give you my assessment on what I think of them. I think so far, from what I've saw in other videos, I think the tools are pretty nice, but I have not used any of them myself to have a good indication on whether or not I'm going to like them. So I am stoked to try them out, but we'll see how well they do and how well they perform. I do know the Subby is available in a 1/2 inch also, so maybe in the future I can pick that up. I just don't know that it's going to have quite the torque capabilities as my DeWalt XR. That DeWalt is 750 foot-pounds of torque, and then it's 1,200 foot-pounds of brake force as far as that 1/2 inch impact that I have. So that's going to be a hard one to beat. The next thing I may do, if I end up replacing that, I would go with the M18 as far as their impact, and then also go with the M18 fuel for the 4.5 inch angle grinder. So this is just a couple of things I was able to pick up on Amazon. Links will be in the description for both of these items. I'll let you guys know in the weeks to come how I like them and what I think of them. And yeah, I'm excited to use them. So guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll talk to you guys later on.